Last selection on side 2, the last of the album, is called The End. And this was all recorded live in the studio, no overdubs whatsoever. And here we go. Raised piano bass.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend, the end.
This is the end. You know, like, what's he talking about? You know, do people write about it? Is he writing about death? Do people do that in a song? That's nothing like obla-dee, obla-da. What's going on?
The End actually started out as a love song, a goodbye love song. This is the end, beautiful friend. And Jim sang it to us a cappella, and we kind of went, whoa, okay, that's dark. And the whole long 10-minute middle section of poetry and all that stuff kind of evolved playing live, and we had sections where he could put in whatever he wanted while we would vamp.
At the Whiskey A Go-Go, Jim came up with this great part. And we'd never heard it before. It's the first time he ever did this. On stage, Whiskey A Go-Go, packed. And he had that aura about him that had just stopped the entire place. Everything had gone into just frozen moment in time. Nothing was going on except this. Densmore's drums and Robbie playing some sitar things, and Morrison says, "The killer awoke before dawn." Like, oh God, what is he gonna do? He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hallway, baby.
Came to a door. He looked inside. Father. Yes, son. I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on.
Not what you all thought.
It was so seductive, the quietness of the beginning and how it erupts into some kind of Oedipal craziness at the end. And it was dynamic, it was drama of very, very high order.
You know, the end is Oedipus Rex. You know, it's Freud. It's the Oedipal complex. It's full of darkness.
Yeah. Fuck. 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 Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. You gotta fuck me, baby. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. 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 Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Come on, baby. Fuck me, baby.
Of course, originally we had to mix that down. But it's rhythmically part of it. It's an instrument, you know.
You wouldn't find this on Ferry Cross the Mersey or whatever. I mean, this is like a 10-minute drone, no snares, moody seance.
You can sense that they were experimenting, and that you need that from true artists. You need them to reach in and say, you know, this, I don't know if this is ugly, I don't know if this is odd, but here it is, I find it kind of beautiful.
You know, when we finished this album, we all knew we had made a really good record. Whether we knew that of the impact that it was going to make or the success, nobody knew.
Those albums that are classic albums are albums that are perfect. By perfect, I mean you wouldn't want to change a thing.
You know, it doesn't even come down now to the fact that it is a near perfect piece of work all on one disc. It is also because of context. It's also just because of where it stood, where it stands in the history of rock music.
The Doors' music 40 years later is still incredibly powerful to any person that's beginning to think about life as an individual as opposed to the product of their parents.
That music launches you on a journey, and if you've got your ears open and your heart open, you'll go on that journey.
The songs are more inquiries into the psyche, perception, and where you see a wall, we see a door.
I know one thing, my kids, as they grow up, I'm going to hand them this record and I'm going to say, you've got to check this record out. This was so important to music.
The stuff we were writing about, like Jim always said, you know, write about universal stuff that, you know, maybe 100 years from now, people will still dig it, you know.
Jim always said our music is primeval. It comes from the primeval swamp.
There's magic on the record. I don't know. It's hard to define. Magic comes through you. You don't own it. So the muse was hanging around, and I'm grateful.
This is the